Hello students, I hope you all are doing very well and doing very great job at your home and studying very hard. So today we are taking the new chapter of science physics. This is Khushbu, your physics teacher, and we are having a new chapter today, that is the chapter number 10, gravitation. You all have heard about the term gravity, right? So gravitation and the work, the phenomena that we will use, what actually work behind the gravitation, why some objects are attracting, like celestial bodies, planets, moon, sun, why are they attracting each other? Okay, so all these things we are going to study one by one in this chapter. So here is the first thing, that is, what is gravity actually? Some students might get confused that the gravity term and the gravitational force both are same things. But students, both are totally different things. मतलब इन दोनों में जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. Okay? These are not same thing. The gravity here is different thing and gravitational force is different thing, and that is again we are going to see in this chapter how they are differ from each other. But first of all, let us see what is gravity. As you know that when we throw something, it eventually fall on the ground. After some time it will fall. Definitely it is not going to move like in upward direction. Okay, it will always and always falls down. So gravity is the attraction force that is attracted by the earth. Okay, so the force, that is something, is there in the earth that is attracting every object on the surface and on the space towards each other. That is gravity. That phenomena is gravity. Okay, and you might have heard the story of the Newton also, that once Newton was sitting under the tree and the apple fall on him, and the Newton was thinking that why does it fall on me only? Why doesn't it like moving in air or left or right? It may be thrown at some other places. Why it always like throwing in downward direction? Okay, so according to that, Newton formulated some rules, some theories related to the gravity, and that all we are going to read in this chapter. How does it work? And because of he has a scientist mind, so now we are able today that to know what is gravity. Okay student, so this is the part of gravity that we came to know, that everything that is falling on the ground is because of the thing gravity, and earth pulls every object towards itself. So you have heard that every object that is pulling towards the earth is gravity. So here is the definition part, that is the force of attraction exerted by the earth on nearby object is called gravity. I think you have seen raindrops. So raindrops are falling on where? Raindrops are falling on the earth. Yes, in downward direction. And if from the top of the building, if someone is throwing a stone, let's suppose, so the stone will come in the downward direction again. Okay, so earth is having certain thing that is attracting toward itself. Not only earth student, it is having with the every object that contains certain mass is having its own gravitational force. So here is the difference. Here the term gravity is the term that is only and only related when we are talking about the earth part. Okay, earth is applying gravity on every object, and if we are talking about any other mass, any other object, then we can say that we are talking about the gravitational force. Okay, so by like इसको अलग अलग दिखाने के लिए that की gravity and gravitational force दोनों अलग अलग हैं, because gravity gives a sense that we are talking about only earth right now. Fine. So the earth, which is applying the force and pulling every object towards itself, is known as the gravity, and any other object which is applying force and having the attraction force in between them, we can say that the gravitational force is applicable in these two objects. Okay, so here is the gravity part. Now, a question may rise, why everything is falling on the earth? Like moon is also having its gravitational force and other objects are having also their gravitational force. Then why we are actually attracting towards earth only? Because students, here earth, we are living on the surface of the earth. So we can say that the distance between us and the earth is the minimal distance. And if we are talking about the moon and other planets, then they are very, very far from us. So the attraction force in this case is loosen up little bit because the distance here is large and the distance here is very less. So we are getting attracted towards the earth's surface. And earth is again attracting it towards the inner core of itself. Okay, every object, like not here, if we are on surface, let's suppose if something is not in the surface and a large pit is digging up, okay, एक बहुत बड़ा सा pit हमने बना दिया है, and if something is thrown here inside this pit, fine, inside the earth, again it will fall inside towards the center. So we can judge by this that every object on the earth planet is get attracted towards the center of the earth. Okay, so that is known to be as the gravity term. Why not we take other celestial bodies also? Like, as we know that moon revolves around the earth again and again. So here we can also judge by this that moon is also get attracted because of the earth. Gravity, yes, definitely it is true. Moon is also get attracted towards the center of the earth. Not like this, even in our solar system, we all are revolving around the sun, and that gives us an idea that even we are revolving around it. That means that the sun is also providing a gravitational force and we are getting attracted towards it also. Yes, so gravity here gives a sense that moon is attracting towards the earth and so that it is revolving around it. Okay, now the question arises here is, why not these all planets and the moon get collapse? Why do they don't collide with each other? Still they are having a gravitational force in between them, then why are they not colliding? Okay, so answer for this question, students, I'm going to give you in the later slides. But here what we need to do, what we need to learn is the term gravity, and here by this supposingly example and other example that are freely falling or any other that we are throwing any object to our friend or like playing any game. Okay, so every object around the earth and in the earth's gravitational field, that gives us an idea that earth is pulling every object towards itself. Even the distance between the earth and the moon is approximately 3 lakh kilometers. Okay, that gives us an idea that this much of distance is still can get attracted due to the gravitational field, and that gravitational field is not visible by our eyes. Yes, but we can sense it. And one more thing that, dear students, this it still, अगर ये हमें थोड़ा अजीब भी लगता है, but ये बहुत सच बात है that the earth is continuously applying this force. Continuous, it is continuous force. Now, because of the habit that we get into ourselves, that we are getting habitual of this force, that we do not consider it like the other part. But Earth is continuously applying the force on every object on this planet and attracting towards itself. And we all are under the influence of this force, that is gravity.